Imagine surviving the most famous shipwreck in history, then facing the same fate twice more. This is the extraordinary story of Violet Jessop, a ship stewardess who not only lived through the sinking of the Titanic, but went on to survive two more devastating maritime disasters with the Britannic and Olympic. While many called her the luckiest woman alive, others began to whisper about a darker connection between these three tragedies, and what Violet finally revealed in her private diary would challenge everything we thought we knew about these historic disasters. Born in 1887, Violet Constance Jessop was destined for a life that would be anything but ordinary. She is a legend whispered about in maritime circles. Her tale is one of resilience, courage, and an almost supernatural ability to survive. Violet survived not one, not two, but three major shipwrecks. The RMS Titanic, the HMHS Britannic, and the RMS Olympic all met with disaster, and all bore witness to Violet's unbelievable survival. Imagine the sheer terror of being on a sinking ship, not once, but 3 times. Each time, she faced the chaos and fear with remarkable composure, helping others even as she fought for her own life. This is the story of a woman who stared death in the face and lived to tell the tale. Her life was a testament to the human spirit's capacity to endure and overcome. Violet was born in Argentina to Irish immigrants. Her early years were marked by hardship and resilience. Growing up in a foreign land, she learned the values of hard work and determination from a young age. Tragedy struck early when she lost her father at a young age. This loss was a heavy burden for the family, but it also forged a strong bond among them. Her mother moved the family to England, seeking better opportunities. The journey was long and arduous, but it was a new beginning for Violet and her siblings, where Violet eventually followed in her mother's footsteps and became a stewardess. Working on the grand ocean liners of the early 20th century, she found herself at the heart of the maritime world. Little did she know, her path led to the heart of maritime history. Her experiences on the Titanic, Britannic, and Olympic would become legendary, making her a symbol of survival and strength. Violet's first brush with disaster came in 1912, when she boarded the RMS Titanic as a stewardess. The ship was deemed unsinkable, a marvel of modern engineering. But fate had other plans. On that fateful night, the Titanic struck an iceberg and began to sink. Amidst the chaos, Violet remained calm, helping passengers into lifeboats. She herself was ordered into Lifeboat 16, where she witnessed the ship's final moments. Just 4 years later, Violet was serving as a nurse on the HMHS Britannic, which was converted into a hospital ship during World War I. In 1916, the Britannic struck a mine and began to sink rapidly. Violet once again found herself in a lifeboat, narrowly escaping death as the ship went down. Her quick thinking and bravery saved many lives that day. The RMS Olympic, the third ship in her trilogy of disasters, collided with a British warship in 1911. Though not as catastrophic as the Titanic or Britannic, it was yet another test of Violet's resilience. Violet Jessop's life was a remarkable journey through some of the most infamous maritime disasters in history. Her story is a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the will to survive against all odds. She passed away in 1971, but her legacy lives on, inspiring generations to come. Violet Jessop, the unsinkable stewardess, will forever be remembered as a beacon of hope and resilience. In 1912, at the tender age of 23, Violet boarded the RMS Titanic. She was filled with a sense of adventure and anticipation, as this was no ordinary voyage. The Titanic was a marvel of modern engineering, a floating palace that promised an experience like no other. It was the largest ship ever built, a true testament to human ingenuity and ambition. The ship's sheer size and grandeur were awe-inspiring, drawing crowds of onlookers who marvelled at its magnificence. A majestic vessel deemed unsinkable. The Titanic was equipped with the latest technology and luxurious amenities, making it the epitome of opulence and safety. Passengers from all walks of life, from the wealthy elite to hopeful immigrants, embarked on this historic journey. The atmosphere on board was electric, a mixture of excitement and luxury. The first-class passengers enjoyed lavish dining rooms, grand staircases, and opulent cabins, while those in third class experienced a level of comfort and service that was unprecedented for its time. Violet, like many others, was captivated by the grandeur of it all. She spent her days exploring the ship, marveling at its intricate details, and enjoying the company of fellow passengers. The Titanic was more than just a ship, it was a symbol of hope and progress. Then, on the icy night of April 14th, disaster struck. The Titanic collided with a massive iceberg, and the unthinkable began to unfold. The ship that was once deemed unsinkable was now in grave danger. Violet was jolted awake by a shudder that ran through the ship. Chaos ensued. Panic spread like wildfire. Passengers scrambled to the decks, desperately seeking information and safety. The once vibrant and joyous atmosphere was now filled with fear and uncertainty. Amidst the screams and the chilling sound of the ship's distress rockets, Violet found herself facing her own mortality. She clung to the hope of survival, knowing that her fate, like that of so many others, was now inextricably linked to the fate of the Titanic. 4 years later, the world was embroiled in the First World War. The conflict had spread across continents, drawing in nations from all corners of the globe. The war was unlike anything the world had ever seen, with new technologies and strategies leading to unprecedented when says I saw swab I as way say defied swab a sobot and maram what easy and drop dire state and my destruction and loss of life. Trenches stretched for miles and the air was thick with the smoke of constant bombardment. Amidst this chaos, countless lives were changed forever. Violet, ever the dedicated worker, continued her service with unwavering commitment. She had already survived the sinking of the Titanic, and now she found herself in the midst of another global catastrophe. Her resilience and dedication to helping others were unwavering, even in the face of such overwhelming adversity. Found herself aboard the HMHS Britannic, the Titanic's sister ship, now serving as a hospital ship. The Britannic was a marvel of engineering, designed to be even more luxurious and safe than its ill-fated predecessor. However, the war had transformed it into a vessel of mercy, ferrying the wounded and sick from the front lines to safety, now serving as a hospital ship. The ship's interiors, once meant for luxury, were now filled with medical equipment and makeshift wards. The crew worked tirelessly to care for the injured soldiers, providing them with the best possible care under the circumstances. The Britannic had become a lifeline for many, a beacon of hope amidst the darkness of war. While sailing in the Aegean Sea, the waters were deceptively calm. The sun shone brightly and the sea appeared peaceful, belying the dangers that lurk beneath the surface. The crew and passengers went about their duties, unaware of the impending disaster. The Britannic struck a mine. The explosion was sudden and violent, tearing through the ship's hull with a deafening roar. The force of the blast sent shockwaves through the vessel, causing immediate chaos and confusion. The explosion rocked the ship, sending shockwaves through its core. The once sturdy vessel now shuddered and groaned as it began to take on water. Panic spread quickly among the crew and passengers as they realized the severity of the situation, sending shockwaves through its core. The ship's structure was compromised and it began to list to one side. The crew scrambled to assess the damage and implement emergency procedures, but it was clear that the Britannic was in grave danger. Once again, Violet was thrown into a maelstrom of fear and uncertainty. Memories of the Titanic's sinking flooded back, but she knew she had to stay focused. Her training and experience were crucial in these critical moments. But this time, there was a sense of grim familiarity. She had been through this before, and that experience gave her a unique perspective. She knew the importance of staying calm and organised, even as the situation grew more dire. She had been here before. The sounds of the ship groaning and the water rushing in were all too familiar. She knew what needed to be done and quickly took charge, helping to coordinate the evacuation efforts. She knew what a sinking ship sounded like, felt like. She helped load lifeboats, her own experience, guiding her through the chaos. Her calm demeanour and quick thinking were a beacon of hope for those around her, her own experience guiding her through the chaos. Despite the fear and uncertainty, Violet's actions helped save many lives that day. Her bravery and dedication were a testament to the human spirit's resilience in the face of unimaginable adversity. As if two near-death experiences weren't enough, fate had one more surprise in store for Violet. In 1911, before the Titanic, Violet was working aboard the RMS Olympic, the eldest of the three sister ships. During a voyage, the Olympic collided with a British warship. The impact was significant, causing considerable damage to the Olympic. While there were no fatalities, the incident served as a chilling prelude to the tragedies that would follow Violet throughout her maritime career. Throughout her life, Violet kept a detailed diary. In its pages, she documented her experiences with startling clarity. Her account of the Titanic's sinking is particularly harrowing. I saw the fear in their eyes. She wrote about the passengers, the realization that this wasn't just a minor incident. Her words paint a vivid picture of the chaos, the desperation, and the raw terror that gripped the doomed ship. But through it all, her diary entries reveal a spirit of incredible resilience. "I knew I had to survive," she penned, "for my family, for myself." Violet Jessup's survival of 3 major shipwrecks is nothing short of extraordinary. Some called her lucky, others cursed. Rumours and speculation swirled around her, branding her as Miss Unsinkable. There were whispers of a pact with the sea, of an uncanny ability to cheat death. But Violet, a devout Catholic, dismissed these claims. She believed her survival was a testament to God's grace and her unwavering faith. Whatever the reason, her story continues to fascinate and inspire, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. Violet Jessup's story is not just about survival. It's a story about courage, resilience, and the enduring strength of the human will. She faced unimaginable horrors, stared death in the face, and emerged stronger, her spirit unbroken. Her story serves as a powerful reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope flickers. It teaches us that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Violet's legacy is one of bravery, resilience, and an unwavering belief in the face of adversity. To survive one disaster is remarkable, but to endure 3 is a testament to the extraordinary resilience of the human spirit. Violet's story reminds us that we are capable of overcoming even the most harrowing experiences. It highlights the power of inner strength, the will to live, and the importance of never giving up hope. Violet's story teaches us that resilience is not a character trait we are born with, but a strength we cultivate through facing our fears and overcoming challenges. Her life is a testament to the indomitable spirit that resides within us all. Violet Jessup lived a long life, eventually passing away in 1971 at the age of 83. Her story, once relegated to the footnotes of maritime history, has recently resurfaced, captivating a new generation. She stands as a symbol of survival, a testament to the power of the human spirit to endure. Her story is a poignant reminder of the fragility of life, the capricious nature of fate, and the enduring strength of the human spirit. Violet Jessup may be gone, but her legacy, much like the shipwrecks she survived, remains etched in our collective memory.